forced to play a Knobbelbutt level because I felt like it. Oh my gosh. Knobbelbutt gameplay. Yay! Yay! I did put this level on my spinny wheel, knowing full well I would hate it. So it's entirely my fault. But I didn't fully piece together just how much it would suck to play a Knobbelbutt level from zero. Hi, howdy, I hate you. Thank you, person. I hate you too, but nicely. I'm nice about it, you know what I'm saying? Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? Hope you guys are having a good weekend, a good Saturday. I'm so early. Ah, I farted. It's okay. We all get nervous when we're early. I understand. What's up, Storm Mugger, Penguino, Kid Named, Acropolis? Not Kid Named Acropolis. That's a different chatter. Fire in the Hole's the first chatter. That's great news for me. Zabor, good to see you. Cersei Ultroxis, welcome in. I don't know why Kid Named, but whenever I type in the announcements channel in my Discord at stream notifications, I can't type at stream and then like press tab for the like autocomplete or whatever, because then it goes to your name. I don't know why. It goes to your username every single time. I have to type at stream n, and then it's like, oh, I know what you mean. But at stream always goes to at Kid Named. I have no idea why, but I don't like it. It makes me mad. You should consider renaming yourself. Change your birth certificate to not say John Stream. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to play The Furious. I have to play The Fart by Knobbelbutt. I came up with that while I was like freaking pooping today. It was pretty awesome. Next video hopefully coming out tomorrow afternoon. I've been very busy this weekend with personal things, but I was able to find the time to stream today. Hopefully the video will be out around tomorrow at noon. Some recent tab for you guys. I know, can't ever get enough of that. Play EXO. I have two whole videos dedicated to EXO. I feel like if you would like some howdy EXO content, there's plenty out there for you. What? The freaking EXO RNG video is like half an hour long. It's like, I don't know if you've ever watched a video that long in your life. Chocolate cake. I got chocolate cake to go with your like entire 12-pack of Dr. Pepper today. It's boy dinner. With underscores between the words. That's so weird. I don't know why when I type stream it defaults to you. No idea. What's up, Carter? Welcome in. Let's start with the practice run and then probably just go in from zero. This level isn't very hard, but it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't really matter if a level is hard or not if it's just bad. I ripped cheeks. Not the message I expected to see from Jesus is our Lord 19. Man, that's an awesome message though. Keep it up. Alright. LDM probably gonna be good for my eyes. Oh wait, no, I'm playing this on a copyable, right? Because there's freaking effects that kill my eyes with bombs. Okay, we're playing on here. Okay, cool. Husky with the 5, thank you so much. Gonna be lurking today while I play Cosmic Cyclone. Got 37 earlier, which means I'm down to 3 runs already. That's insane, dude. I bet if you pushed yourself to go for a new hardest, like a grinding for 8 months kind of new hardest, like kind of what I did with Prismatic Haze, you could totally beat something like main list. Like it's totally within your scope of possibilities. Like just look at this start to this level. I don't know how I feel about that. But thank you so much, man. Good luck with that level. Enjoy the lurk. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. The Furious Toot. Maybe I would like this level more if Knobbelbutt named it the Furious Toot. And like, I kind of dig what some of this gameplay is doing. It just wasn't like play tested at all. Now, I probably am guilty of under play testing some of my levels, but like, that's, I don't think, a fair comparison, because like you look at Espresso and the like crazy duels that I'm trying to do, and then you look at this gameplay, like, come on, you couldn't have play tested this. This is like a breeze compared to freaking play testing something like Espresso. How's the audio bouncing, by the way? Yes, this is a 2.0 level. Very, very 2.0 level. I mean that in lots of mean ways. Voxel with the 5, thank you so much. Big D, what players, creators do you think have contributed the most to GD? That's a good question. I feel like you can't have this conversation without bringing up Darnock because he's responsible, I believe, for the inspiration of the Wave and UFO game modes. Perhaps the Ball as well. I'm not quite sure how deep that rabbit hole goes, but we can't have this discussion without bringing up Darnock. Is Espresso hard or insane? I think it's like an easy insane demon. It's really not too bad. It is a little bit learny though. Like if you like being able to sight read your insane demons, you might need to look elsewhere for a completion. But a lot of people genuinely look at Espresso and think it's an extreme demon. Like it's absolutely not. None of the timings are hard. The duels are just a little silly. Just UFO and Wave. Okay, that's what I thought. Ew, lyrics in a GT level. Most of my layouts do have songs with lyrics in them, in all fairness. But those are on a different level than this, I think. The Shard by Crap Boy. Cool. Let's see. Who else has contributed a lot? Funny Game, I believe. Very important. Like, okay. I don't really have any... I kind of respect Viprin for his contributions to the community, even though I don't really know what those contributions would be. Like, I couldn't tell you definitively what Viprin has done for the community, but I know he's been around a while, and he's kind of like Robtop's right-hand man or whatever. I knew Etzer was also an important mod, like elder mod in that way, but Etzer also like scammed a bunch of people and then dipped, so like I can't even mention him in an honorable way. Revolutionized the way collabs work. Okay, I think Sari was the first person to like do a collab level of any kind, but yeah, I believe that was kind of like streamlined and maybe revolutionized by Viprin. So yeah, we can give oh my gosh, really, that transition? We can give Sari and Viprin a seat at the table. Let's see who else. I would say Majako. I think Majako is a very influential creator for what can be done with the objects in this game. He was kind of the first person to like really start flirting with interesting shapes and things and making actual art. Crazy Man 50, yeah. I would say he's an important figure. Neptune. Dorabe, I would say maybe. I don't think any Dorabe levels are really like crazy enough to like... Oh, this transition sucks ass. Lipe GD, or Lipe maybe, I'm not quite sure. I love you too, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having an excellent weekend. Neptune's up there for sure. Zobros. Oh gosh, I'm trying to like narrow it down to like 5 or something, and that's really difficult. Gosh, this transition sucks so bad. That's gonna kill me infinite times. Once I get here, I should be good. Legitimately one of the coolest duels in any level. Zobros for 9 circles? I think Zobros has many influential levels. He was kind of the first person to do the creator-player thing. He was a very skilled player in his era and a very skilled creator. Still is a skilled creator, to my knowledge. Those skills don't really go anywhere, you know? I've never played a Devil May Cry game. They look cool, though. I need to practice this beginning just a little bit more, and then I'm just going to go from 0. I could probably beat this in like an hour with some luck. If I have bad luck, it could easily take me the whole stream, though. Influential content creators. Can't have this discussion without Eric Van Wilderman, obviously. I don't know truly how influential he was, or how much he ended up being influential, but I watched some Trusta content kind of at the turn of 2.1, you know, like the beginning of 2017, and he seemed to be one of the first people to really make truly entertaining content for GD. Like, he brought his own particular, like, flair that no one else had really done before, I think. So I think, like, 2017 Trusta content, pretty darn good. Nepesta, very influential as well. I would say Brandon Larkin. He's one of my content creator goats, for sure. Colin has done a lot for the game as well. I absolutely do not care for the maturity of his community, but I mean, that's not necessarily his fault. The maturity of my community is much better. Oh man, okay, I keep wanting to click later there because it would sync, and then I remember this is a Novel Boy level and it doesn't sync. I don't know if we're putting X in this list. Bum, 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 shh, bum, bum, bum. Like, half of this gameplay is so freaking cool, and the other half is completely ruined by awful transitions. That was a cool straight fly. Did you see me? I went in a straight line. It was so cool. Mom. Look at me go. Okay, that wave is genuinely difficult. That's like the only skill-based thing I have a high likelihood of dying to multiple times. Everything else I picture myself dying to, like especially late into the level, is just like a shitty transition. Da 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 da. Okay. Okay, and then that transition into this cube sucks so bad. Okay, I need to not die here as well. Riot is absolutely one of the most influential. I would say players. I wouldn't say he's done a whole lot other than just being a part of very influential like verifications and stuff. One of the first people to beat Cataclysm. I believe the first person to beat ICDX. I think of Deadly Clubstep as one of his bigger accomplishments, but it's really not. Like, that was one of his earlier completions, and that was definitely pretty difficult back then. But I mean, looking at his, like, demons now, he's got, like, freaking Sonic Wave as a hardest, so Deadly Clubstep is really not even worth mentioning, you know? This UFO is so ass, bro. This gameplay could literally be made by any one of you guys in like 5 minutes, and that is not a joke. With a little bit of editor savviness, a little bit of editor know-how, any one of you could make that exact UFO gameplay in 5 minutes. And certain parts of this level feel like they were genuinely made with a lot of care. Like, not just the deco, but the gameplay as well. And it's like, man, this is a cool level. And then the transitions happen, and I hate it. Verified by the Golden. That's crazy. Your mom was an influential person? That's very true. That's an interesting question, though, Voxel. You have good questions. Keep it up with them questions. I really hope this UFO gets consistent, because right now it is not. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm dead. Like, let me see if I can try to find a way to transition into that cube consistently. If I can do that, I'll go from 0. But, like, this is totally something I'm dying to. I don't get enough recognition as a creator. Do you mean like a content creator or like a level creator? I do take my layout creation pretty seriously. You know, I'm definitely not recognized, like, at all for that. No one says, oh, howdy, that guy makes levels, you know? Usually, like, that's the Wheel of Pain Peter Griffin guy. That's, like, pretty much what I'm known as. Oh my gosh, never do that. Gosh, like, this level's so almost good, and then this UFO part happens. Like, are we sure? Both? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, my content is mostly, most of the value that my content has is, like, for entertainment purposes, and not, like, I will revolutionize the way people see fun in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, my ultimate goal is to have, like, 15-minute videos that are really fun to eat while you, or really fun to watch while you eat your lunch. Yeah, I want you to eat my videos while you watch your lunch. Like, that's my favorite compliment to receive, is like, dude, your videos are bangers when I have, like, dinner or whatever. Like, oh, that is such a cool compliment. I'm not trying to, like, make movie quality, like, documentaries about GD or anything. Oh my gosh, this level sucks. Okay, maybe I'll do 2 clicks into that transition. Enter low. 1, 2, 1. Oh, you motherfucker. I can't explain how bad this UFO is. You just have to play it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Or maybe I do... Nope, I can't do that either. Nope. Do I do pink, pink? Oh, I can skip the green. Maybe that's more consistent. Oh, maybe not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die that transition so many times. I can't find a consistent way to do it. Will you make an Motivation Duty 8? I mean, I'm not responsible for the games. If an 8th game comes out, we'll probably make content for it, but even if we don't, we'll definitely continue playing some kind of horror game on the channel. I enjoy playing stupid horror games way too much to just, like, stop doing that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, and I'm just dead. There's just nothing I can do. Don't die because like Coastal will be sad. I didn't consider that. Yeah, beat every end by my guy. I'm gonna go from a top like 700 Extreme Demon to a top like 6. That's a pretty realistic jump, I think. What's up, Sale? Good to see you, man. I finally made it to a live stream and I'm still awake. It's 21:33 for me. I am sorry I have not been doing more European-friendly streams. Most of my nights have been like super busy with catching up on editing and stuff lately. And spending time with the wife. You know how it is. Okay, that's kind of okay. 1, 2, 1. No, okay, you gotta hit it late. 1, 2. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. So skip the green, hit the 2 pink fast, hit the yellow late. Okay. Pink, yellow, late. Oh, not that fast. Pink, pink, yellow, late. 1, 2, 3, jump. Yes. All right. We're just gonna go for it. Who is your wife? What? Oh, somebody's not a real Howdy fan. He doesn't know. I'm just my wife is Chaggle, fellow content creator. You may have seen some of her videos go by. You may have seen a video of mine with her in it. She's a whole bunch of fun. We should do more content together. She's just been so busy lately. Alright, I'm getting far. Everyone, shut up. It is so, like, genuinely funny to see how many people will, like, tell everyone, guys, shut up, he's getting far! 15%. I don't know what these lyrics are. They're so dumb. What did I die to? I tapped so gently and lightly. Why do you hate this level? Oh, because it's bad. Half of the gameplay is genuinely cool, and the other half is ruined by horrible transitions or horrible jump spacing. Sale, oh my goodness, the 16 months. I didn't even realize you were a member for that long. You're probably in the top 5 longest lasting members. That's crazy. Yeah, that is insane. Yeah, if you send me a friend request and I recognize it, I will accept it. Like, if I recognize you from my chat and I know you're like a cool guy, I will accept your friend request if I see it. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Opinion on cheese curds. Well, I think it's a necessary part of making cheese, which is one of my favorite foods. So I would say, yeah, I'm a huge fan. Man is genuinely in love with that. Wait. Hoomst. Hoomst. I think I should know about this person. They should at least get to know me first, right? Opinion on cheeseburgers. I mean, I feel like we can all agree that cheeseburgers are terrible and they suck. What is the best level you tried? One of my favorite levels is Biden Circles. I can't really say it's like the best level though. Biden Circles is just the right kind of goofy to really appeal to me, you know? A lot of genuinely very high quality levels I've played have been like Heinz levels. I think those are very well rounded. What's your username on GD? You've been a member for 16 months and you don't know? It's just HOWD, man. Nothing interesting, nothing crazy. HOWD. No spaces, no nothing. Do you think you can jump to Renovant? What is your guys' like infatuation with me beating like crazy extreme demons today? Oh yeah, this first cube absolutely blows ass, by the way, if that was not clear. Another huge reason why this level is hated by me. Might be dead. I'm okay. Okay. We have an attempt. We have a run. This ship is a little scary at times. Okay, cool. Why are you playing it? Because I got it on my random spinny wheel of demons and doom and things. Oh, it's going to be so boring. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be stuck in this first cube for years. And I'm going to be so tempted to read chat, but I'm not going to be able to do any of that. the snaps are so classy, you know what I'm saying? It makes me want to snap along with the song. You know, I think it would really make this song truly good if there was a stomp clap happening, you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm listening to, like church music, and they bring out the stomp clap, I just, can't control myself. Ever thought to move on to any other game? I mean, if it's paying the bills harder than GD, sure. I'm open to it. The only game I can really see myself moving on to that has a high likelihood to, like, pay bills would be, like, Terraria or maybe Five Nights at Freddy's. But the FNAF community is so ass. The Terraria community is just gay. I can handle gay. I can't handle the FNAF community. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't ever go to the Five Nights at Freddy's subreddit. It is the worst place on the internet. I am convinced. I have never seen worse opinions. It's absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Please stay away. Stay far away from the FNAF subreddit, dude. Oh my gosh. You should probably just stay away from Reddit in general just to be safe. Oh man, I don't even want to get into it. I think I might completely swear off any modern Five Nights at Freddy's content because of the community is all I'm saying. Man, I'm still thinking about freaking influential people in GD. That was a good question. I'm thinking about that some more. Undertale community is worse? Probably true. Probably true. Freaking... I was just talking with somebody about it yesterday. What is happening? I meant to pause and then zoom in on my death with hitboxes because I don't know what's happening. I think I'm buffering that, and I can't. Which sucks. It really looks like a bufferable timing. I don't think it is. It sucks because I would have had 2 drop attempts if I had known that you can't buffer that. I thought for sure I'd buffer that in practice. Maybe it's one of those, like, tiny little differences between normal mode and practice mode. Like, practice mode, you can buffer that, and it's possible. And then normal mode, it's impossible. Roblox community, I mean, the Roblox community is mostly just, like, tiny children and then pedophiles. So, like, I guess, yeah, just because of the ratio of pedophiles, that one's naturally worse. Okay. Yes. Gaming. What about straight Ming? What was that? I hit the orb, man. I think I hit the orb. Maybe I clicked too early. That's dumb. Minecraft community. That's another community that's so big, it's just bound to have a lot of weirdos, but there's a lot of cool people in there too. Like, I've never encountered someone obsessed with FNAF who was like a cool person. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're out there, but most of the people on the internet that are obsessed with FNAF are people you do not want to interact with. What's up, Shigo? Yeah, the Deltarune community, that's like the only community that scares me to the point where I would never play the game on my channel. Like, I've played FNAF on the channel because I'm not scared of the FNAF community. They're all, like, children who are dumb. The Deltarune community would actually, like, send a bomb to my address if I misgendered a character. Awesome sync. That was weird. The teleport freaking freaked me out. Transition's weird. Nice. Song is so silly. Please do not die here. Gosh damn it, that is so hard. That is so unnecessarily tight. Okay. What can I change? I can maybe, like, click twice there? Like, do 2 micro clicks? Honestly, if I don't die to the UFO or the transition out of it, I will still consider it a fluke. Because like half the difficulty of this level is the first cube, the other half is the UFO and the transition out of it. So like I would still call that like a 50% fluke or something. Oh, the FNF community. Yeah, they're awful too. Phasmophobia, perfect community. I don't know enough about that community to prove or disprove you. I sense some irony, which wouldn't surprise me, but I know a lot of cool people that like Phasmophobia. Yeah, Friday Night Funkin' is the kind of game that should have been popular for like 6 months, and I don't know how it's still so popular. You know what I'm saying? How did this happen? Like, on like a compositional level, I can respect what the Friday Night Funkin' soundtrack has going on, but gosh, can we use like a single instrument maybe? Does it all have to be freaking Alvin and the Chipmunks having seizures? Like, I do not want to listen to this shit. Please save me. That jump looks way scarier than it actually is. And I don't know anything about Sprunky. I don't know what Sprunky is, but I get so many comments like, oh my gosh, this level of the Reese tab, howdy, you didn't realize it at the time, but it's actually a deep lore Sprunky fact. Cool Sprunky reference. I don't know what the hell that is. The S toilet community, that's like not even one I want to acknowledge, you know? I still can't give that like show enough merit to consider it like at all, really. I just can't consider it. Sprunky is Friday Night Funkin' but worse, okay. Because like the Friday Night Funkin' gameplay is completely unoriginal. Like that's been done 20 years ago on Club Penguin. Like the exact same gameplay you can find 20 years ago on Club Penguin. Like the only reason you would like Friday Night Funkin' more is for the music, which I don't like. So like there's literally no reason to play that game. Stop the stream and accept my friend request. See, there's some things that just won't happen. Okay. I appreciate your tenacity, but let's just chill in the chat. Take it slow and enjoy your time here. That was scary. Wow. That was scary. No, gosh damn it, I double clicked. Oh, it's so shitty, man. Why'd I have to die there? Now I'm gonna die at the transition for like an hour. Such a shitty death. That's the only other part left in the level that like sucks. Is the transition into the ship is like kind of blind and kind of shitty. That's like totally avoidable though if you're just good. I'd panicked and double clicked. I think if I just single clicked, even though I did click the orb early, I think I would have been okay. It was the extra click that gave me just enough height to kill myself. I think that's what happened. That's not to say that I'm a part of the community, but there are many Howdy community members. That wait, I thought you were making a joke about how like even though I'm not a part of the Howdy community, there are many people who are a part of that community here in this chat. Oh, LGBT community. Yes, right. Yeah, oh dude, there's plenty of gay people in the GD community. See, like, Sale, I like you. There's no need for the spam, though. Like, we just don't need to see kid named, like, 40 times in a single message. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to see anything 40 times. Or, like, more than 2, you know? See, Teely, I appreciate you being here today, and I hope you're having an awesome weekend. But at some point, when all of your chat contributions are just demanding that I respond to your like message and friend request and stuff, it's just like, what kind of relationship is that, you know? Just talk to me as a person. I'm here right now. Why do you need this digital friend request validation, you know? There's nothing real. Like, do you think I, like, check in on my GD friends and message them all the time? No, it's just a meaningless little bit of, like, GD status to have someone like that in your friend request. So, like, it doesn't matter is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Just be present in the moment, in the conversation. And if that doesn't interest you, then, well, you know. I don't know. The friend request thing, like, it weirds me out, I guess. Why people care so much. Like, I totally get why someone would want me to read their message in the chat. That's kind of the whole point of the chat. But, like, a GD friend request is pretty much as meaningless as it gets, right? Like, how often do you guys like, oh, dude, I love that guy. He's on my GD friends list, and because of that fact, we talk all the time. We've been GD friends for years. Like, okay, what about, like, a real friendship? Oh my gosh. Would you ever go for Silent Club? What are these questions, man? Why is everyone just asking me, like, hey, would you go for insert impossibly hard level here? Like, no. There is one impossibly hard level I do kind of want to go for, but I'm not good enough for it. And it's freaking Death Corridor. I love Death Corridor. It is the funniest level in existence. I love it so much. Just like endless nostalgia and charm. I would love to go for it. I was curious, my ADHD brain is bored. Maybe a stream isn't for you if you find this boring. That's all I'm saying. Oh my gosh. You scroll on some YouTube shorts while you're on stream or something. I don't know. Bad Player 64, what's going on? Real friendships don't show up in the scores tab? I don't know what the scores tab is. Is that like all of your awesome touchdowns? Yes, dude, score! I got a point. Yeah, like Friday Night Funkin' is totally what I would expect to be like a fad, you know? That is a game I would call like a fad. It seems like something that would be a fad. Can we please make a good first jump? That would be great. That'd be great. Imagine like on a first date. First impressions are everything on first dates, you know what I'm saying? If this level went on a first date with a girl, it would say like... What would it say? Gotta think about this. What is the word equivalent of that first jump? Not just the word itself, but the context. What's up, cuz? Okay, there's much worse ways to start a first date than saying, what's up, cuz? I wouldn't be, like, offended by that enough to, like, end the date or anything, but that first jump makes me want to end the date with this level. I don't know, I'm thinking of so many possibilities. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about freaking GD jumps if they were like words or phrases. I have dated one person, but I don't think that invalidates my point. Please don't buffer the click. Fuck you! What type of demon lol? It is a really, really bad hard demon, which is basically an insane demon. No. Okay, so the pre-drop is ass. Most of the drop is actually quite good, and then the end of the level is ass. So, very unfun balancing. The fun part of the level you play for like 5 seconds. Like, it's literally just a really, really fast bridge to get you to the other shitty part of the level. What's up, cute twirl? I'm not home. I'll join later. Bye! Okay, be safe in your travels. See you later. And sometimes that transition does that instead of setting you up for the orb properly. Dude, if you give me like 20 minutes, I can fix everything wrong with this level. Like, oh my gosh. Can I take you out to Whataburger? That would be awesome. If you weren't like probably 11 years old, that would be cool. Instead, it would be weird. Dude, I might just remaster this level and fix everything wrong with it. I'm for. Okay, so this is not a joke we make in the chat. If I say you're probably 11 and I'm right, or even if you are younger than that, don't say. Don't do that. We just let's generally not say our ages. Especially if we're underage. But like, I don't know. If you really have to say your age, at least make sure you're like responsible enough to like pay a bill or something. That's how old you have to be to mention your age in the chat. That's the requirement. The texture pack is lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can link it to you if you're interested right after I die to the transition, because I think I jumped like a frame early or something. Gosh. Okay. Let me get the texture pack. This level sucks so bad. That first jump. Okay, this first jump of the Furious is... That's like starting a date by saying, oh, you look prettier than in your picture, or something like that. Like, that's how it makes me feel. Like, oh, okay. Thank you. But, There is that texture pack link. There you go. I wish I knew how to download texture pack. So it's super easy. If you follow that link, it'll take you to a folder with all of my textures in them. And you just plop those files into... I assume you're on like a Windows computer. If you're on like Android or iPhone or Mac or something, I might not be able to help you. But in your GD files, there is a folder called Icons. And you just throw those files in the Icons folder and then boot up your game and they'll be in there. They're already named the right things. You don't even have to rename any files. Just throw them in your Icons folder. You're good to go. Mac players unite. Yeah, one of my buddies for a long time was a really good Mac player. On 60 hertz too. Yeah, he was very disadvantaged, but he still was able to beat many extreme and insane demons. A lot of wave stuff too. He'd beat like a lot of hard wave levels on 60 hertz. Wave feels like shit on 60 hertz. Not as bad as ship though. Not as bad as ship. He also beat really hard ship levels. He beat freaking... Oh, don't click that. What did he beat? It was Club Step Reborn by Boy of the Cones, which has like tons of really hard straight fly. The Furious Push in the Toilet. I had one of those earlier today. Big Mac player? True. I play with a Sayo device. I made a whole video where I unbox and review my Sayo device and I play with it. And then at the end of the video, I tell you if it's worth getting. I will spoil the video a little bit, even though you should still watch it, and say that it is worth getting. If you would like a low latency device with customizable input and release latencies for a low price. I sound like a salesman now, but yeah, Sayo device, pretty good value. Please do not spend like $90 on a mouse with equivalent latency. Like, just get a Sayo device if you don't mind like the weird button. It's not a problem for me, but I would understand if someone's like, dude, I can't do a Sayo device, the button's too weird. I totally get if you just prefer to click on a mouse. Also, can we talk about how shitty this level is? Like, gosh, Knobbelbutt should be locked up for at least like a couple days because of this. You know those videos like Disney villains if they were charged for their crimes? I want to make an equivalent video. Freaking gameplay makers if they were charged for their crimes. Oh gosh, I would have some very choice words. Gosh, this first cube also sucks. It's the second cube. It still sucks. Time to burn it down. Yeah, these transitions really are reminiscent of a Megahack level. Okay. Finally have a run. And then almost died like 6 times. Gosh damn it, the teleporter thing threw me off so bad. Ugh. Don't tell Knobbelbutt to end it. Also, that death is what happens when I read chat. A 10 by 10 recent tab bingo video. You'll like the next video that I'm uploading tomorrow then. Not quite 10, it's pretty close. My hardest demon is Prismatic Haze, which is a top 700 extreme demon. If you ask me, it's probably like top 800 or so. I think it's a little overrated, but I'm definitely too good to be dying where I am, but in my defense, that was back in 2.1 where the game physics were better. Don't let people tell you that the game physics didn't change. That's not true at all. I was on like a technical stream a few weeks ago, and the chat was talking about like 2.2 physics and how they were changed for some reason and how that sucks. And Technical's argument was that because I didn't experience any drop-off in skill, the physics were not changed. And I'm like, okay. Not like this technical guy sucks and don't listen to anything he says, but maybe watch out for his physics opinions. Gosh, that first ship sucks so bad. The transition into it is the least consistent thing ever. Song is kind of buns. It is. Many of them, I would say. Probably like 3. Why your name Howdy? I mentioned it in the video. I wanted to ask you in real time. It's my initials. I have 2 last names. So like, usually when your mom marries your dad, she takes his last name. But sometimes they hyphenate their last names, which is why I have a hyphen in the middle of my name. But it's also like cool play on words. It's like my parents were thinking about that, you know? Gosh, this level sucks so bad. Every time I talk about anything, good or bad, it all circles back to, wow, this level sucks. Why am I playing this? Can you name all 59 women? Oh, I didn't know there were that many. Joan of Arc. Doja Cat. Let's beat on the women attempt. What do we think? Fucking damn it, I hate that robot. It's not even hard, it's just so awkward. Mount Rushmore of GD levels. Interesting. So, if you've never seen Mount Rushmore before, there's 6 heads on it. So I'm going to try to pick 6 levels. No, but that is a difficult question. I'm going to try to give you 2 answers, if I can, while playing this level. One for influential levels, and one for, like, good levels. Oh gosh, trying to think of 4 really good levels is difficult though. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one, but influential levels. Let's see, I can't just think about extreme demons. Those are usually the most popular because everyone loves difficulty. It's just like instant attraction. No, everyone will immediately care about your level more if it's hard. I almost think that Cataclysm deserves to be on this Mount Rushmore more than Bloodbath. Even though Bloodbath is undeniably the more popular level. I think Cataclysm might be more influential. Oh my gosh. This level. It's great. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. 4 good levels in GD is impossible. Yeah, we're still waiting on the 3rd one. The only 2 levels that have been good are Ice Carbon, Diablo X, and Fexty. Okay. That is such a difficult question. That's a loaded question. I could just give you a half-assed answer, but I don't want to. I'm going to give you a real good answer. I would say Death Moon belongs on there. I would say Death Moon is a very important level in the community. Decode is kind of like the fast food equivalent of what Death Moon is to the community, if that makes sense. ICEX. 9 Circles is up there. Gosh fucking damn it. Oh, I'm dying to all the easy shit. Did you see how I died to the top spikes, but not the bottom spikes because they're misaligned? If you needed any more proof that this level sucks ass, Oh my gosh. Okay, so kid names list is Cataclysm, Nine Circles, Lonely Travel, and Demon Park. That's a good list. I don't know about Lonely Travel. I would replace Lonely Travel with Death Moon, which I would argue is a much better level. Lonely Travel's cool, though. It's cool. I believe it was the first, like, travel level, but I don't think that's, like... No, I would not put Future Funk up there. It's a very popular level, but... I don't know. I don't think Jonathan GD belongs in the Mount Rushmore. Because you could say, like, Wave Wave by Darnock belongs up there, because it inspired, like, the most popular game mode. Retray is like, maybe. That's not a bad answer, but... I don't really see a whole lot of Retray influence in the community. It's mostly people download Geometry Dash, and they're like, okay, what levels are easy? Let me start there. Oh, this one's popular. Let's check it out. And then Retray happens. They're like, wow, that's a cool level. And then they never think about it again, you know? That's how most people have viewed Retray, I feel. I would probably go Cataclysm, Nine Circles. Demon Park is influential in terms of difficulty, but none of its gameplay is like... It didn't really do anything. It was just kind of the first level that's like, oh, ouch. That jump is hard, you know? I don't know about the first one, but... The first level is recognized for its difficulty. Oh my gosh. I think you can just hold into there, but I don't know about that. So I feel the need to do an extra click there. Red World. Oh, Red World is pissed, though. It's so bad. Cataclysm, Death Moon, Nine Circles are definitely on the Mount Rushmore. What's the last level, though? I almost want to say, like, Tetrix by Incendium. I like that level a lot. And for some reason, that was the first level to reach, like, 3 minutes in length. I don't know why. Like, no one... Like, we made it through so many updates, and no one was like, what if I didn't make this 1 minute and 30 seconds? Now, a huge part of that was because Newground songs weren't really implementable. So they only had the Robtop songs, and the Robtop level songs are all like 90 seconds or so. So it makes sense why it took so long, but I think if your level's longer than the official song or whatever, great level, it'll just loop, which is like, really nobody thought to make a longer level than the song duration? Like, okay. Retray is super influential, dude. I just don't agree. It's really popular, but like, when do you see levels kind of copying Retray? The gameplay is pretty much auto, like, except for a few jumps. The decoration gets worse every update, because it freaking gets like, well, now it's a 2.1 version. Look at the dumb robot that opens its mouth for you. Isn't that so No, shut the fuck up. Keep it the same as it was. Like, yeah, people copy it. But, like, I'm talking, like, think about 9 Circles, bro. Think about all the 9 Circles levels that have spawned off of 9 Circles. Like, the Demon List would be completely different without 9 Circles. The Demon List would not change at all without Retray. That robot is so freaky. See, like, everything in the middle is so fun and so easy, and then the level gets so bad at the beginning and at the end. Oh my fucking gosh. Okay, cool. Do you think Ban is a dumb level? I'm not familiar. Why is Seth so hard? Should we be saying that about people? How's the stream today? It's been going okay, besides playing this terrible level. How are you doing? How you doing, Tenny? Good to see you. Hope your weekend has been splendid. WTF is this level? Novel Boy, Hard Demon, sucks ass. That pretty much sums it up. I have realized in doing this demon wheel, like most of the levels on my wheel are very, very well-known, hard and insane demons, and so many people have no idea what like Necropolis is or Ado. Like they've never heard of these levels. Like, are you serious? Like, I get you might be new to the community, but you didn't like at least take a look at some of the most popular levels in the game. You didn't brush up on any like YouTube videos. Oh yeah, the good level Mount Rushmore. That would take a lot of genuine thinking. I could give you my favorite level, Mount Rushmore, which is a very different list. I haven't even finished my influential level, Mount Rushmore, I don't think. Yeah, I'm still on Cataclysm, Death Moon. Shit, what was the other one? I was considering Demon Park. 9 Circles, of course. I don't see a whole lot of other levels that are so creative that they've created like tons of spin-off levels and stuff. That's kind of what I'm looking for in a 4th edition. Oh my gosh. No way Skeletal Shenanigans. Absolutely not. Nothing that new is even close. If we're talking about like, you know, impressive effect levels, like maybe. That's a different conversation. Yeah, I wouldn't call it influential. Like, Rage Quit by Bly is the best level in the game, and thus should be on the Mount Rushmore. Like, okay, I can see why you might think this level's, like, you know, cream of the crop. You don't see, like, tons of levels on the Demons list inspired by Rage Quit by Bly. Like, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm trying to think about, like, collabs. I'm trying to think of a collab level that was really influential. Like, whoa, this is 6 people who got together to make one level? That's crazy. Why didn't I think of that? I should make a collab with my friends. Like, that's the kind of, like, influence I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, this level sucks so bad. It's me from last stream. What's up, Sunny Kai? Or is it Kyle? I think it was Kai, right? Sunny Kai? I remember that. I'm like 80% sure. Why'd bro say Bly and not... What, you say Blee? You say Blee? Why'd you capitalize the I but not the B? Oh no, you didn't. I just can't see because my eyes suck. I will literally look at a lowercase dotted I and sometimes just see the equivalent of like a lowercase L. You know, it's just a straight line. My eyes cannot see the space in between the base of the I and the dot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've heard Creo is the official way to say it, and I have been made fun of for that by numerous small, annoying children. But I also don't care. Plasma Pulse Finale, I don't believe, is influential. Ooh, nice level. I like it a lot. Ding! Keep it up, Knobbel Boy. Can't wait for the next hard demon. I am actually really grateful Knobbel Boy's not making gameplay anymore. I mean, like, some of it, the stuff that was, like, play-tested and polished is like, damn, that's cool. But this feels like a collab level between Knobbel Boy and 2 dudes who suck at gameplay who made the beginning and the end. Like, oh, Knobbelbutt is really the most accurate summation of my feelings. Wolf of Wall Street by Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a really good level. Honestly, I might put Clubstep up there. I think Clubstep belongs on my Mount Rushmore. That would be what I would replace Demon Park with. Because Demon Park, it was the first demon level, so obviously every demon afterwards is like, yeah, technically influenced by Demon Park. Fuck you. But Clubstep actually has a lot of themes that have carried over throughout the decade, almost freaking decade and a half that GD has been around. I guess not almost decade and a half, it's like 12 years. I don't know why I thought it was 13 going on 14. I'm thinking about Terraria. Yeah, Terraria has been around like 14 years. But yeah, my Mount Rushmore of GD levels, finally, after like 30 minutes of talking about it, Cataclysm, Death Moon, 9 Circles, Clubstep. All like kind of red levels, which is interesting. Not a whole lot of variety there. Like, I can't put Bloodbath on my Mount Rushmore instead of Cataclysm, because Bloodbath is a sequel level, right? Cataclysm is its own thing. And that's why it deserves it more than Bloodbath, I think. I mean, they did kind of start the hell trend. You could kind of say Clubstep is kind of a hell-themed level. The beginning is definitely pretty red and ominous and pointy and scary. Like, yeah, it's probably 4 words that would describe hell pretty well. I don't really know what color hell would be. I mean, I know there's fire, but... Did I just jump off of the block? Oh my gosh, this level sucks so much ass. I don't want to play it anymore. I'm gonna pull a doggy and just stop playing the level that I'm trying to beat. And just, like, play freaking, like, 6 stars for, like, an hour. Oh my gosh. Like, if I could get to 60%, I would have a pretty good shot at beating it. But I'm just stuck dying to dumb shit all day long. Excuse me. Best level in the top 75? There's a few categories I could judge that by. I really respect levels like Q-Key, which is, like, I think a completely solo level. I mean, gameplay, deco, and verification, all one person. Menace is a really awesome level. Gameplay, decoration, and song, all made by the same person. Had to be verified by somebody else, because it's, like, freaking top 20 or something. I definitely don't blame the creator of the level for not being able to beat something like that. That was really close. I literally touched those first 2 spikes, assumed I died, and then let go of the button, like, alright, I give up. Let's just retry. And then it was revealed that I'm fine, so it's kind of a miracle I'm still here. Oh my gosh. Where's Facecam? You know me, you should. Freaks me out so bad, seeing my robot, like, fall to its death for, like, a couple frames before the teleporter. Gosh damn it, I forgot to click into the portal spam. I forgot that's necessary for the transition. I was literally looking at the giant mess of portals, like, there's no way I'm gonna die if I don't click. The portals will save me. And yeah, the portals did save me temporarily. When is go? I don't care, like 60 or so, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of tell when I'm getting far, because I mostly just die to freaking anywhere between 1 and 20%. Gosh, this level sucks so bad. Man, I don't... My content would probably change a decent amount with Facecam, just because so many different layers of humor would be unlocked if you guys could see what I was doing. And I don't know, I think there's some beauty in the anonymity, obviously for, like, comfort reasons, because there's a lot of weirdos on the internet that might want to do strange things with information, but I think my content would also change if I were to do a face reveal, and that would be the end of an era, you know? Like, if you like that there's no face cam, if you like not having a face to put to the voice, I mean, like, then you're probably gonna stop enjoying my content as much, you know? So that's a really good way for me to possibly broaden my community, you know? But it's also a good way to alienate certain people in my community. I've seen it lots of times before. Anonymous YouTubers reveal their face, and then part of the magic is gone, you know? Not that, like, there's anything magical about my content, obviously, but... I could not have clicked the orb more clearly. Like, I don't know what you want from me, man. Handcam is achievable. I just don't have a cord long enough. Like, I can't reach, with my current setup, I can't reach from my computer to any reasonable position. Like, I don't have a cord that's long enough. I would need some kind of adapter, which I plan on ordering soon, so hopefully more handcam content will be in the future. It would just need to be, like, safely secured, you know? Because if that freaking camera falls over, it could realistically capture my features. Which, like, that'd probably be okay. But I would like to be very prepared for when my features are shared, you know? I don't want that to be against my will. The hype would be gone. Yeah, like, there's definitely a lot of people in my community that, like, they don't want the face reveal. And I get that, I get that. I feel that way about some people. some of the content creators I watch have remained physically anonymous, and that's kind of cool sometimes. The hype would be gone, that's true. I have genuinely considered getting some kind of, like, mask made. I don't know if you guys know, but How D does have, like, a canonized persona, right? It's like a robot with a cowboy hat on, which is what I look like in real life. Motherfucker. But I have genuinely considered, like, having some kind of cowboy robot costume made that I wear for, like, videos or streams or whatever. Like, maybe not every video or every stream, but I could bring it out for special occasions. Like, that would kind of be interesting, I think. It would unlock new levels of comedy and comedic material, because now I have, like, a physical presence that I can use, while also remaining anonymous. So if you are somebody who finds hype in not knowing what I look like, well, that hype should still be there. It should hopefully just unlock new levels of humor for my videos, which I think is important if I'm aiming for entertainment. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Me, not so much, because I'm playing a Knobbelbutt level, but I knew the risk when I put this on my random spinny wheel. Gosh, this level sucks so bad. I literally was feeling okay about this level before I started streaming. I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate this. I'll make a thumbnail that captures those feelings, but it might be okay, you never know. So I was prepared to, like, jinx my thumbnail, be like, you know what? Actually, it's not so bad. I beat it really quickly, I had a nice time. Bugs didn't give me too much trouble, and then I remembered it's Knobbelbutt gameplay, and there's no way the bugs weren't going to give me trouble. Like, look at me go, dude. Look at this awesome stuff. Like, you can maybe say some of these aren't bugs, and I wouldn't disagree with you. But I would say that regardless of how buggy it is or not, that it is bad gameplay, and it is bad design, and it is poorly playtested. I feel like all of that is objective and cannot be argued. That was freaky. Knobbelboy said the N-word as well. I forgot about that. I'm not even the kind of person to be like, Knobbelboy, you terrible person. I will cancel you now. I'm just like, why'd you do that? Come on, man. I'll leave the canceling up to the people, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna run a campaign against you or anything, but, like, come on. Are we, like, 12 years old here? Why are we saying this? And then Eric Van Wilderman said it as well, but it was in the most innocent possible way. Like, some people say the N-word thinking it's really funny, or they say it maliciously because they're evil. Eric Van Wilderman literally said it with zero malice or ill intent in his heart. And I think that is kind of beautiful. He did. Look up Eric Van Wilderman N-word. It's so funny. I don't know what he was thinking. He left it in his video too. Like, what? Wasn't even a stream. Oh my gosh, the transition. If there was a little more visual clarity there would be no chance of me dying, but... King Samlot said it as well. Isn't he black? Like, I feel like that's okay. Like, maybe go easy on the N-word regardless of if you have the pass, just because, like, you know, very young, impressionable community that maybe shouldn't be learning these words. Same could be said for the profanity I use in my videos, but I feel like it's different. I don't think there's a 12-year-old who's watched my videos and has been introduced to the F-word by me. You know what I'm saying? And there's a good amount of 12-year-olds who already know about the N-word, you know, years and years ago, but... Time to play this level. I really don't want to, cause it sucks. Gosh. Motherfucker, I was clicking so much. Like, literally, you heard like 5 clicks at the beginning of the transition. Those were all for the purpose of not dying there. And it happened anyway. Oh my gosh. Like, if these transitions were just clear, I would have beaten this literally in the first 15 minutes of the stream. And that is not a joke. I literally got 93 in like 15 minutes. Because of an unclear transition. Well, it kind of wasn't. The transition still affected me, but I did die to an orb afterwards. I am convinced if the transitions were more clear and they gave me a little more time to prepare, I still would have beaten the level, but... Maybe let's not ask strangers who are also grown men to tuck you in when you go to bed tonight. I do agree that Jesus loves you. No denying that, but like, why is Jesus is our Lord saying this? You know what I'm saying? The moment I joined stream, you're talking about EVW saying the N-word. Yeah. We have fun around here. No, EVW seems like an awesome guy. I don't mean to be like, guys, get him. No, like, if you go watch the clip, it's like the most innocent thing imaginable. Like, you can't get mad at that. He literally said it as if he didn't even know what the word meant. He said it like anyone would say any word, you know? Yeah. Motherfucker. I hate this level so much. I want to give this all of my middle fingers. Yeah, the Agario clip. Agario gate. And it wasn't even like an accident either. Like, I would totally understand if someone said the N-word, fully knew what it meant and knew the consequences, but it was an accident, they didn't mean to or something. Like, no, this was pretty intentional. That's so funny. How does that happen? I think he's Canadian. Maybe he's just too nice. He's too nice to have even known that that was a mean word. It's like, oh, I thought that was Spanish for black or something. Okay. But was there another recent time? No, not to my knowledge. Like, this was a super old video. It had to be like freaking 2014 or something. I'm black and I'm offended is something a kid would say. I mean, I don't know. Probably shouldn't speak on behalf of someone I'm not. I'm purple and I'm offended. There you go. Getting somewhere. There's also a :3 in this level. Not super excited about that. I freaking did the thing again. Gosh damn it. It looks like... I don't know. Entering that giant mess of portals. Like, my UFO looks so centered. I don't want to click because I fear I'm going to mess it up. I'm like, no, I don't click there. I'm so centered. I'm perfectly in the middle there. Finish it already? Teely, you're 0 for like 40 on your messages, man. I think I'm going to make you go away for 5 minutes. Some of you guys do not make it easy to stream. But then again, some of you guys make it easier to stream. Like the homies in the chat, you keep me going. And the rest of you, you know who you are. The ops. Did I join at a wrong time? Never a wrong time, Cute Twirl. Welcome. How you doing? Colon 3 is disturbing and disgusting. I wouldn't go that far. I would say I do not propagate the emotion that Colon 3 conveys. What does W speed mean? It's like, howdy, good job, man. You're going at a really good speed in your life. It's like, I don't know what that could mean. I did drink water. I got a big old water bottle right next to me. W speed's TikTok brain rot? No, no, Riley or really. I was liking your messages for the most part. And TikTok has ruined so many things that are cool. And it's given birth to so many things that are not cool. TikTok is O for like billion. You heard my second click, but I let go too soon. Do you enjoy GD or is it getting old? Parts of it are getting old, but yeah, I still enjoy the game. Just in terms of gameplay, like, there's not really another game where you can do what you're doing in GD. I think it's very unique in that way, and I think the best way to enjoy this game is to take your favorite songs and make gameplay for them. If you suck at making gameplay, I get it, but I genuinely think learning how to make better gameplay is pretty easy. All you need is just a little bit of time. A little bit of time on your hands to properly playtest your level. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. You will see the results. Like, making gameplay is not hard. Half of it is being creative, which is kind of optional. You can make really boring gameplay, like been there, done that, but it's still like good and polished, and that's fine. No complaints with that whatsoever. But the other half of making gameplay is like properly putting in the time to playtest it and polish it. And that is, I would say, not optional. A lot of making gameplay is just knowing what you can get away with. Also, that death is ass, and I hate it. But yeah, I really want to make a video, like a really in-depth gameplay making tutorial, right? That is one of my deepest passions in this game and in this community, and I genuinely want to help people make better gameplay, because I don't think it's that hard. Now, not that my gameplay is like the end-all be-all savior of the community by any means. Like, my gameplay has a lot of issues still, but it's a process, and I'm ironing out the issues. And I feel like a lot of people suffer in the gameplay department in ways that I have realized and since overcome. So I would like to help acknowledge these issues and bring to light the solutions to those issues. In terms of breaking gameplay creation down into like a 20-minute video or something, like, gosh, so much work and care and thought has to be put into that to where, like, it's kind of a daunting project. That is definitely something I would like to do before I ever, like, consider leaving the community or, like, you know what, I'm done with YouTube, I've done it all that I want to. Like, that's definitely something I need to check off the bucket list. I also learned the term bucket list doesn't go back farther than 2007 with the, like, Jack Nicholson movie called The Bucket List. I think it was a Jack Nicholson movie. How is your upload schedule? I try to upload once a week. Of course, depending on the size of those videos, they can take more or less time. Orbs and ship. There's nothing wrong with orbs and ship inherently. A lot of people really suck at placing them in the right spots. Like, if you're playing a recent tab level or even a rated level and you see an orb and a ship part, it usually means something bad. Like, a lot of people have no idea how to use orbs and ship parts. I need to stop autopiloting for that ball. That's another thing. People don't really understand orbs and slopes and even some game modes. Some people entirely swear off game modes. They will literally say, I am not making UFO gameplay because UFO sucks. And I'm like, that's not true. The UFO is a fine game mode. You've just played a lot of bad gameplay and it's kind of hurt your feelings a little bit, you know? Yeah, there's, I think, probably the biggest issue in the community when it comes to people making gameplay is orb use. There's so many people who, with just terrible orb placement, orb use, and just, it hurts. It hurts how complicated some people view it as. Because, like, you can use orbs in any number of ways, and most of the ways that I use them are, I use a lot of bufferable timings because I just want consistency with my sync levels, but if you're not making a sync level, I feel like orb use should be even simpler. I still feel like a lot of people struggle with that. And it's kind of a complicated topic, so I understand if it's not, like, second nature to you. Orion Tripper with the toot, thank you. Read that in just a second. Okay, literally a second. The Butt by Novel Fart is a level I like a lot. Really? Is that like a joke? Like, this is the Fart by Knobbelbutt, but I like the Butt by Novel Fart. Different level that I do like. Is that like evil version? Like we're in opposite land? In which case, I would love to play the Butt by Novel Fart. If it's the opposite of this level, that'd be great. But if you genuinely are saying to me that you like this level, I have questions for you. Like, why? Evil level? Okay, good, good, good. Excellent. Glad we're on the same brain page. Do you think Booblewamba or Nullscapes is harder? I mean, I am in no place to be speaking on these matters because my skill level is so far away from even the ballpark of extreme demons of that caliber. But I will say, it seems like the robot game mode as a whole is pretty underdeveloped, specifically in a lot of people's skill set. And I don't think Nullscapes is as hard as Booblewamba. I think Booblewamba challenges a wider array of difficulties. So if someone just has inherently a good understanding of robot timings and when to click and when to let go, like, if they're very familiar with the physics there, they would probably struggle with Nullscapes a lot less than Booblewamba. A lot of people look at Nullscapes and they're just scared, because like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any one of those timings as the robot. In any level. Let alone only robot timings for like 2 minutes or whatever. I actually don't know how long it is. Motherfucker. This level sucks so bad. Oh my gosh. You know when poops come out spikes and you start bleeding from your butt? Like you got a period. So Jesus is Lord, I love your name and most of the messages you propagate. Sometimes you say things like that. I think we should assess this. What do you think Jesus would think about that? Cool. Robot plat gameplay is terrible. Like platformer gameplay? Is that I can't tell if that's like a typo or something. This is kind of, I don't know. A lot of people talk with typos uncorrected through text, and I understand. And a lot of people talk with like very short abbreviations of all things. And sometimes those lines can get blurred. So how much time are we really saving by just not saying the full word? Yeah, platformer. Good, good, good. Okay. I just don't like platformer gameplay at all. Specifically ship. Robot has potential to be like cool and fun. I just suck at it. I want platformer wave. That would be interesting. Are you a Christian? Short answer, yes. I am non-denominational, though. I don't go to a particular church. I don't abide by any man-made societal constructs of religious beliefs. Religion and faith are two very different things, which is a very core part of my beliefs. But yeah, short answer, yes, I am Christian. Damn, that straight fly was looking good. A lot of the gameplay in this level is like really unique and interesting, but it is executed in such a shitty way. It almost looks like he made this level without playing it and then just uploaded it, you know? Like, that's probably possible. That'll probably work. That'll probably be okay. That's what he said every time he made a part. But he didn't actually play any of them. Motherfucker, I overcompensated. I hate that transition, I am realizing. Gosh damn it, this level sucks so bad. It is so defined by bad transitions when a good half of this level has so much potential to be cool. Maybe even more than half. Like, seriously, give me half an hour. The more bugs I'm discovering, the longer I think it's going to take me. Give me half an hour, I will make this level awesome. I will totally fix the shit that's wrong with it. It's going to be great. I almost want to make the Fusion, if it was good, an actual level. Well, not the Fusion, the Furious. I get those levels confused so often. I'm gonna make it a sync-based level. It is like halfway there already. And when it is a sync level, it's not bad. I would try to not make it a sync level in the way that I make mine, though. I try to keep the gameplay, like, true to itself, but make it good. Because this just blatantly feels like an unfinished level. What's up, Mac? Dude, you go really well with cheese, I gotta say. I actually make a mac and cheese reference in my new video that I'm uploading tomorrow. Crazy. You like memory or straightforward, or memory gameplay? Hey man, do you like memory or straightforward? Or memory? I think he really wants me to choose one of these answers. You go really well with cheese. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that would be a fun series to do. Like the RNG chooses my whatever, but instead it's just, hey, remember this level that sucks? What if it was good? Here you go. Here's the Furious if it was good. I did it. It took me like half an hour. That would honestly be a pretty quick video. Just like bug fixing all this stuff in this level. What's up, Elixinite? How you doing? I'm not going to be checking GD messages on my stream. No, thank you. It's like Phobos if it was worse. Phobos is also really bad. I would say Phobos is consistently worse. This level will catch you off guard with its worseness, right? This level's like, wee, look at me go, it's so fun, I love this drop gameplay. And then like 4 of the worst transitions you've ever seen. Phobos is kind of just a non-stop ride of why did we make that? And there's some honesty in that, you know? Some levels are just feeling themselves when they shouldn't be. Phobos is not one of those levels, you know? I have some respect for a bad level that's not trying to be good. Like, I can kind of get behind that. Ah, my stomach hurts. I'm sorry, Cute Twirl. That sucks. Nothing worse than a stomach ache. Worse than having a cold. Worse than having a headache. Usually, there's no cure for nausea other than freaking cross your fingers and hope it passes, or, like, you have to pass something to get that feeling out of your system. Like, there's not really a good outcome. It's literally stick with the stomach ache until hopefully it goes away, or you gotta, like, rip off the band-aid and go get it out of you, you know? That sucks. It sucks so bad. And there's, like, no medicine to my knowledge. It's just like, ow, my stomach. Oh, I can just, you know, pop this pill or drink some of this Pepto-Bismol and it'll all go away. Sometimes when you're feeling pain, there is something that can help. And I have not found any of that with stomach aches. I have had a lot of digestive issues in my life. Usually, the only thing that helps is like a preventative measure of, oh, I ate a ton of like fried chicken, you know, like really greasy food that'll upset my stomach because I have a shitty gallbladder. It's been better lately, but so I would always chase greasy foods with like vegetables to confuse my stomach. Be like, oh no, all this greasy garbage entering my. Oh, okay, well at least the vegetables are here too. I guess come on in. You know, that's kind of what I have to do to my intestines sometimes. Gosh damn it. I hate low death. I'm not gonna disagree with you. I honestly do not like Crazy Man 50 gameplay. It's usually quite creative. I think his heart is in the right place when he makes a level. I just don't like that place. You know what I'm saying? I had a stomachache someone recently. I hope it was short-lived, man. I can deal with, like, bad cramps or, like, oh, my stomach hurts. I gotta go poop. And then you poop and it's gone. Like, that's fine. I can deal with that. But sometimes it's not intestinal or abdominal pain. It is stomach pain, which is so early on in the digestive process. You'll probably be stuck with that for a while. And that sucks so bad. Sucks so bad. When are you verifying a top one? Okay, so I will verify a top one as soon as we start asking real questions. Which is another way of saying never. To be fair, I kind of threw up earlier. Thank goodness. I was going to say, Q-Troll, you're being really unfair by having the stomachache, but then you made it all better. I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Dude, I spent one Christmas. It was, okay, what was it? I spent the night of the 23rd of December at a party eating junk food. And then I spent the night of the 24th at another party eating more junk food. So Christmas morning, I absolutely threw my guts up all day. I think I counted. It was something like 51 upchucks. Very, very not fun way to spend the holidays. But I was done with it by the end of the day. Like, by the 26th, I was mostly back to normal, despite having no food in my system whatsoever. And, like, literally the first, like, 3 throw-ups, that was like, yeah, okay, there goes my food. And then 48 more. 48 more was just like water and like air. Like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go now. Bye, friends. Have a good one, Gemma. Glad you were here, even if it was just for a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully see you tomorrow for my new video coming out. Hopefully around noon my time. Yeah, dude, I would take a headache or a cold over a stomachache any day. I mean, okay, if the cold is gonna last like 2 weeks, I'll maybe take like 3 hours of stomachache. Like, maybe. I can work through a cold. I can stream, I can make videos, I can do everything with a cold. If the stomachache is bad, I literally can't do anything. I am immobilized. I am a useless slab of meat. I am no longer an intelligent life form. I just become like a hunk of sadness that has to like curl up in a ball and just wait for it to go away. Have a good one, Jesus is Lord. Man, if this level was good, I would have beaten it so long ago. Maybe just click that orb really late. I honestly have no idea what the problem is. I've been playing for almost 90 minutes. I have not even come close to 93 again. Died in the 70s, died in the 90s, and then I died in the freaking teens for like 40 billion attempts. Metro Dono, no! I did, I'm so sorry. Orion Shepherd with the 5, thank you so much for the dono and the reminder of the dono because I'm a dumbass. You just know. You know me so well. Pepto-Abysmal. It makes you feel worse. Horrible even. Don't. I love that. That's such a good one. I might pull that up actually. Let me see if I can find it. Pepto-Abysmal. Okay, it's the first recommended search. Where is it? Really? It's just Pepto-Abysmal. No, I want Pepto-Abysmal. There's this very specific meme I'm looking for. Oh, I don't actually see it. Man, that sucks about Google Images sometimes. I really wish there was like a meme Google Images where you can look up any phrase or word or series of events and then it would just give you the memes that apply to that. Like, Google is so bad about finding memes. You just can't do it. Oh well. Yeah, I just see like 100,000 images of Pepto-Bismol. And then like images of tongues. I type in Pepto-Abysmal, and it's like, hey, you want to see a tongue, right? One that's, like, probably not very healthy? Yes! Nailed it! You read my mind. I can DM it to you, okay. I have 2 DMs as of recently. I think maybe that was 2 people sending me Pepto-Abysmal. I will check that after this attempt. Probably gonna end in the freaking cube, because it sucks. What's up, Ryan here? I always thought Ryan was there, but how foolish I was. Welcome, hope you're having a good weekend. I used to be having a good weekend, back in the day, before I was playing this level. Like, that genuinely syncs pretty well. I mean, that's about all the sync. Dude, I can't. Why can't I do that transition anymore? What is happening to me? I am trying like every possible series of click patterns and nothing is working. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. No clip. Safe mode is on. Okay, I'm gonna play an attempt of this and let you guys listen to this beautiful song. And I am gonna go pee. My bladder is about to explode, just like my brain playing this level because it sucks. Goodbye. Okay. Hello again. Let us send the Pepto-Abysmal. Okay, this is similar. This isn't the right image, but it's close enough. Alright, Pepto-Abysmal. It will make you feel worse. Horrible even. Don't. The don't is so poorly cropped, I love it. The, oh, you like my little cursor on his eye? It's not a pupil. That's my cursor. Okay, did I miss any donations? I did, actually. Oh, Ryan Shepard, thank you so much for the 2. Appreciate that. Man is covering the cheeks. This is blasphemy. Alright, I'll give you guys a taste of the cheeks. I know how badly you guys have been dying for it. Okay, fight over. Thank goodness. I don't like it when you guys fight. Why is there still a smudge on my glasses? I just cleaned them. Literal seconds ago. Gosh, this level sucks so bad, man. I literally beat every bad part and then died to the last bad part, so I guess I retract my previous statement. Man. There goes man. Guys, I did it! Yes! Victory! It only took me an hour. Gosh damn it. Okay, no more no clip. My hardest is Erebus. What level should I do next? It's a good question. Probably a level better than Erebus. What levels do you like? What kind of gameplay is your style? If you like more levels like Erebus, I don't know if I have any awesome suggestions. You might like Killbot. If you like green. Cool, I like that level a lot. It's a really great level. Do you think you could beat SD Slayer in a fight? I don't know SD Slayer enough to measure my physical characteristics against his. I wouldn't want to fight anybody. But yeah, I would kick his ass. No. Welcome back, Mac. Ooh, what? Rhymes? That's the sound your head would make if it was there. Man, that's the new kind of insult. Not only do you not have a brain, I'm going the next step. You don't even have a head. You're like that guy who rides horses or something. Ah, cool. Could I beat Mike Tyson in a Geometry Dash? If you transform Mike Tyson into Geometry Dash, I would beat him up. Not because he's Mike Tyson, but because he's Geometry Dash. I hate that guy. You found Jessica and I'm on Observation Duty 8 demo. Nice. I didn't know that was out already. Man, I really did release the last episode of 7 just in the nick of time. I really want to beat this level. I really don't want it to take so long. It already has taken so long. Alright. Why does the transition suck so bad, dude? This level smells like hole. Not any particular kind, just, you know, like one that you might find in the ground. I actually tripped over a molehill in my yard earlier today. I was listening closely to the molehill to see what was coming out of it. And they were blasting, I forgot what the song's called. I think it's just called The Furious by, like, Duo Core or something like that. Welcome back, Jesus is our Lord. Do another practice run. There's nothing that needs to be practiced. It's just like I needed to get lucky and not die to all of the bugs in a row, right? I'm definitely stuck in this gameplay hole. John Geometry is fine. I just haven't done any, like, hand cam kind of content, so he's been in retirement. He'll be back, don't you worry. Yeah. What's up, howdy? Hope you're good. Just wondering, opinion on Phil Collins. Yeah, I like Phil Collins. I understand why some people might not be super into his voice, but he can feel it humming in the air tonight or something. Can't argue with that, man. Let's not be saying James Corden. We don't need that kind of energy in my chat. I don't appreciate that. I think James Corden's name should be officially entered into the slur database. The Furious' song is 15 years late. What does that mean? Who is that guy? He's a British comedian, quote unquote. I do not find him funny. I actually find him annoying, believe it or not. How do you find someone annoying? No way. Oh my gosh. I saw that GTA 6 got delayed. I think anyone who complains about it should probably shut up. Because the people who are complaining about the delays are the same people who would have complained about the bugs if it wasn't delayed. So, like, dude, pick your fucking battles. Do you want the game to be nice and polished when it comes out? Which probably won't happen regardless. Or do you want it to come out, like, now, but it's going to be a buggy mess? Like, either way, you're not going to be able to have fun quite yet. So just let it go, man. Delays on movies and games and even videos like my own, they often happen for very good reasons. Just let it happen, man. Patience is a virtue is a saying for a reason. I do have a Discord server. I will link that at the end of this attempt. Can't say you're missing out on much, but it is definitely a good place to stay in touch with the howdy content. Make sure you don't miss a stream or a video. Can we delay your birthday? Let's just delay the birth. Howdy birth delay. He's gonna be staying in there for like another year. I will not be streaming GTA 6, no. Okay, we have a run. Fucking finally. I gotta focus. Oh, motherfucker. Oh my gosh. Let's just choke all of the easy stuff while we're at it. Why not? So unlucky. I appreciate the courtesy. I have to take credit for that one. Most of the other deaths in this stream have been a decent amount, not my fault. More than most levels I've played, at least. How did you reach 93% and never reach there again? Have you ever played a bad level? That's kind of what I'm going through right now. I basically got lucky very early on. Passed all the buggy, stupid transitions without dying somehow, and then I died to like the last hard part. And ever since then, I have had horrible luck with all of the bad transitions. Oh yeah, freaking Discord, sorry. I played like an extra 6 attempts after I said I was going to do that. I think that was the attempt I got far, which explains why I forgot. Let's get you that Discord invite link. Come on down to Discord Town. There you go, good sir. I gotta go now, grind Forbidden Isle, have a good day. Okay, I misread that as, I gotta go. Howdy, please grind Forbidden Isle. It'd be great. Hopefully you caught that Discord invite in time. Sorry about the delay there. Have a good day, though. Texture pack ever coming out? Yeah, man. I've linked it in quite a few videos and streams at this point. There you are. Good luck on Forbidden Isle, man. It's a little bit learny, but you got this. The texture pack is coming out. It is gay in parentheses. The texture pack that I make is just like entirely normal vanilla icons. They just happen to be rainbows. Pin the texture pack. It'll take me like 5 seconds to get the link back. And some of the parts sync so well, and others have like absolutely no effort put into the sync department. Oh my fucking gosh. Can we break Knobbelbutt's legs after this attempt? Yeah. I am hate beating this level. I am beating this level just to show this level that I'm better and that it sucks. Despite all the curveballs it be throwing at me, I will emerge victorious. Maybe not today, but I'll be back. No level can keep me down for long unless its name is Cyber Chaos. Let me rephrase that. No hard or insane demon can keep me down for long unless its name is Cyber Chaos. I almost said Silent Club Step because it almost rhymes. Alright, I held slightly too long. Awesome! Oh, this level's so good! Yay! I must go. Have a good one, Orion Shepard. Appreciate you hanging out for a bit. And thanks for the donations. You did not have to do that, but you did anyway because you're a homie. Have a good rest of your weekend, man. Take it easy. Do not take it difficult. I'm going to be very upset. Dude, a good, like, third of this level is, like, genuinely banger gameplay, right? Even if it doesn't sync, I'll put it past us, right? Most of the rest of the gameplay does stuff like that. Like, I don't understand what I could be doing better in some of these parts. This is honestly why I make gameplay. I make gameplay because I look at levels like this with like freaking 13 million downloads or whatever, and I'm like, this? Really? Okay. How about some good gameplay? Again, my gameplay's not perfect, but it is leagues ahead of this. Oh my gosh. That's like honestly so much motivation. Bad levels motivate me just as much as good levels, if not more. I feel that way about any piece of art that I feel is good or bad. Like when I read like a really shitty book or watch a really shitty movie, it's like, man, I could totally do better. I could write more complex characters. And I am a YouTuber. Oh my gosh, please let me go, dude. Let me go. Oh my gosh. Not only let me go in the way of like release me from this hell, but also let me go, as in let me get an attempt that is far and people say go for. Rundown gag is better than this. True! True! I would rather be playing Runtown Gag right now. I unfortunately do have a responsibility to this level, because it's in the thumbnail. And thumbnails can never lie. You know what they say. If you see it on YouTube, it has to be true. This level has more sync than my gameplay. Goodbye. Goodbye. We found a Knobbelbutt fan. Alright. This is the fart. It is the fart. What's up, Carroty Spice? You may go. I'm giving you permission. Thank you. Oh, man. Gotta go. Have a good one, Scotty. Appreciate you hanging out. You take it easy, man. Rundown Gag, what a masterpiece. That'd be a fun, like, sequel video to make. Do another quote-unquote top 1 challenge. Wasn't, like, what was verified recently? I saw that something really hard was verified. I think it was Element 111 RG, or whatever it's called. I think I saw a video go by that's like, Element 111 RG, unnerfed, verified. And I'm like, really? Okay. I didn't watch it, but I want to. I think I, like, wasn't home when I saw that. I was, like, on my phone. I'm like, oh. Save that for later. What's the point in playing this? I put a whole bunch of demons on a spinny random wheel, and I got this one. I also need to beat it because I need to show this level that I'm better than it. It's like I'm hate playing it, but I also am playing it because RNG. Blah 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 content. Motherfucker, the transitions are so ass. Not only is that transition like blind as hell, but there's literally a massive like ribbon. It's a really cool looking ribbon, but it is on a higher layer than me. So like I ultra can't see myself. Oh man. That and Silent Silhouette, gotcha. This level makes me the furious. Laugh at my joke. I'm not entirely on board with that idea, I don't think. I can't say your follow-up to the joke made it entirely less funny, though. Like, I saw the laugh at my joke first, and I was like, okay, it must have been a pretty good joke if he's like, hey, I deserve a second chance. And then I saw that joke, and it was, like, genuinely pretty funny. But, you know, for the wrong reasons. Do you like this level? No. Did you read the only text in the thumbnail? No, doesn't surprise me. Thank you for the honesty. Oh my gosh, please. I don't know why this ship and the triple afterwards are so stressful to me, but... Gosh, I almost died there again. So, I don't need to explain my death there. I think everyone saw pretty clearly what went down. That is called the worst fucking gameplay and the worst fucking transition I've ever seen back to back. Like, did you see how I wasn't even close? Why does it say 59%, by the way? Is anyone else keeping track of that? Like, I would die in, like, the 30s, and I'm like, oh, really? That's only 30%? It feels like at least 50 or 60. Yeah, the progress bar is really making me question that now. I don't think I died at 59% just now. I think that's, like, 88 or something. Anyway. Exit the level, would that fix it? I did do a no-clip practice run, and then I came back to the... Well, it's like, it shouldn't bug out the freaking... Oh, practice mode. That shouldn't make the progress bar bug out, but this game does have a lot of issues, and it wouldn't surprise me. A bouncy block beat on? Nice, dude. GG to him. Why are you playing on a copy? Oh, because there's tons of the horribly epileptic effects that I had to disable for the sake of my eyeballs. I want to be able to, like, distinguish my children from each other one day, so I gotta take somewhat good care of my vision. I'm sure you can agree with that. Husky with the 5, thank you. I'll read that message after this attempt, if I can remember, because I'm a dumbass. Nice. Okay, I think I'm done with Cosmic Cycle for today. 19 to 62 during stream, so I'm making progress. Excellent, yeah, that is really good progress. It's almost freaking half of the level, dude. Very nice. Gosh, stop that. Another bad transition. Like, I don't know if I've had worse luck with a level, besides maybe Forsaken Neon. I just did a practice run on this, it's kind of fart. It's even worse to play from zero, because, like, playing in practice mode, you don't really notice the transitions that suck, because you can immediately redo it. But dying to these shitty transitions one by one over and over again from zero is like, come on. Husky, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. I really felt like that run was blessed because of your donation. And I guess maybe it was, but it was not blessed enough to accommodate my shittiness. I think masturbation jokes are unfunny. Is that bad? No. If someone makes a really good masturbation joke, which I haven't heard one before, I don't know that they exist, but I'm sure it's possible. then maybe consider opening your mind. But for now, I would say that's not a bad thing. I don't think subject material matters a lot when it comes to humor. I feel like there's some things you just shouldn't joke about for, like, just comedic etiquette's sake. But I mean, I don't know. I think you can kind of make anything funny with the right timing and delivery. It is possible. With the right timing and delivery, I could laugh at someone saying 6'7". That's about the least likely thing I could think of, but it's a non-zero chance. I've met some really funny people that can turn just about anything into a funny phrase or situation. It's possible. I don't think anyone in this chat is capable of that, but... Not you too, Howard? Come on, we can't put that on the same level as the fucking TikTok kids, man. Not you too, like I've succumbed to some kind of disease. Oh, you guys know me, come on. The kids are gonna infect the chat with whatever they feel like it, regardless of my input. Fucking hell. Gosh, damn it! I really thought one of those inputs was going to transfer into the next portal, and it did not, which messed me up so bad. Not able to recover from that. You gave them an idea. I mean, if we're blaming the origin of bad ideas, let's just point fingers at TikTok, I feel. I don't know if any good ideas have come from a single TikTok trend, ever. Unless there was, like, a trend for, like, donating to charity or something, or spreading, like, breast cancer awareness. Like, sure. I can see that becoming a trend. Can you tell I've never used TikTok before and don't know how unlikely that is? This is not going to be my new hardest. It's going to be my new worst. It's going to be the new worst level that I've beaten. When I beat it. Should I be doing chemistry homework right now? Absolutely. I don't think that trend exists. Alright. This level's so bad. I can't even, like, joke about how bad this level is anymore. Now it just hurts. It just hurts my feelings that someone made a level and then uploaded it and said, yeah, that's good. Let's do it. Have you disliked the level already? That's a good question. There's a good chance I did that back in, like, 2015. There's also a decent chance that I haven't done it yet, because I usually don't care. I'd rather provide feedback in the form of streaming the level and ranting about it constantly. It's more my speed. More impactful, I think. I don't know the lyrics, that's all I can do to sing along. You feel better now? Excellent! Never a bigger W than when a stomach ache is bested. Really? I've never, ever died there. I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know you could click too late there. Gosh damn it. Bring back Peter Griffin cover. I just did blast processing not that long ago. You guys are insatiable. You latch on to like one dumb thing that I've done and you just need more of it constantly. Constant doses of this thing. And heaven forbid you go watch the old Peter Griffin covers. No, you need new ones or nothing. It's like, what old Peter Griffin covers? I saw it once, and that's it. I can never watch it again. I basically have no memory of it. Like, ugh. I'm so glad you beat your stomach ache, though, Q-Troll. That's excellent news. Like, there's nothing that makes me appreciate feeling normal more than a stomachache. Like, it doesn't matter how good the music is, or how enjoyable the movie is, or how funny the joke is. If you have a really bad stomachache, nothing in life is enjoyable. Like, literally nothing. It's impossible. Which really makes you appreciate, like, man, everything was so fun before I had the stomachache. I could hear, like, a kind of a shitty song, like this one playing right now, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, I can find something to enjoy here. Not with the stomachache. Uni with the 5, thank you. Hey, me and Gemma just did a level swap. When you're free, would you like to try this awesome swap we have? Deformed baby, normal baby. I'll respond to that in a moment, sorry. Motherfucker. Oh my gosh. After a recent experience, I'm a little bit turned off from the concept of swapping levels. Ask me again in a few days. Maybe the next level swap you guys do, I might tag in. That sounds pretty cool. Right now, I'm a little too busy, a little bit too scarred for life. But thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. Yeah, what booty? Okay, well, if both of you guys throw down 5, now I feel like I have to, you know? You donated £5. That's a lot of weight. Just so you could echo what Booty Man said. Okay, well, I at least owe your level a look. I'll at least have a look-see. See what I can do. I can't promise that I'll, like, be able to build any gameplay soon. It might be a few days, but level swapping is a cool concept that I would like to explore. Oh, you just want me to play? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'll absolutely have a look. Thank you for the 2 more. You don't have to pay money to clarify things. You can just send a message and I should see it. But thank you. Thank you both. I appreciate that. What is level swap? Basically, someone makes half a level, then passes it to a friend, and the friend does the same. Still not beaten? Yep. If you can believe it, this level is terrible. The thing about terrible levels is difficulty doesn't matter so much if you just die to random bullshit, you know? Imagine, like, what? You still haven't beaten it? Like, no, I beat it, and I kept playing it because I love it so much. Like, context clues, man. Come on. I like the texture pack that you used 2 years ago. The ship in the texture pack was so good. You still have it. Is there a way I can get it? Maybe DM me on Discord and I can hook you up with that. I should have it somewhere. Even Sweet Dude levels are better. I kind of agree. I don't know much about Sweet Dude. I haven't thought about Sweet Dude in a long time. I don't remember the levels being very good, though. Do you have a beard? I'm kind of in the process of growing one. So I would say minimally, yes. I am a beard owner. What is your Discord? Give me a second. Oh, this is a terrible time to pause. Discord. Okay. Booney with the 2, thank you. DM'd you the ID for the levels. Lol, have fun. Okay, excellent. I will hopefully be able to check those out soon. I don't know if it'll be convenient for you when I do play them. If you're fine with just like text feedback, that's most likely. My Discord's not private, it's just not public because this community sucks and I don't want just anybody joining. Imagine you beat it on the donation attempt. I almost beat it on the last donation. Huskies, that is. Motherfucker, dude. Ugh. Feedback doesn't really matter. We just want your thoughts, lmao. We just did it for fun. So, what do you think feedback is? I mean that in a very respectful way because I love you. I will absolutely play it and give you my thoughts. Don't you worry. That sounds fun, though. I like both of your guys' gameplay. I bet you made a banger. And thank you for the 2 more. I don't know if I thanked you for the 2 more from your last one, telling me about the ID that you DM'd me, but appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Let's pray for this one. Yeah, true. Maybe if Jesus is our Lord 19 was still here, he'd be able to give me some of his powers. Because only people who proclaim their faith in their username have the power of prayer. You know, no one else can do that. I am, man. Then why haven't I beat the level? Give me your powers, man. Please. Okay, you don't want genuine feedback. So, like, you don't want criticism is what you're saying. No criticism, constructive or no. You just want me to, like... Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. At howdy. Yes, yes. It's really important those are two separate messages, I think. I don't think I would have read it if it was just one. Give us feedback, but, like, not just any feedback. This level's really going to take me over 2 hours. Cool. It might take me more than a stream. That would suck so bad. It would suck so bad for this relatively easy, shitty level to take me more than one stream. I beat Ado in, like, what was that, like 40 minutes or something? That's probably because that's, like, a good level compared to this. I do not like Ado as a level, but compared to this, it's a freaking masterpiece. Best run I just came. I have 93 and like 88 or so. The progress bar was bugged and I died at 88, so I just assumed that's about where it was. I used up all my flukes. That's true. That's true. If that's what it is, like maybe I fluked Ado so hard I have to suffer through this level. Like, I don't know what I'd prefer. If it came down to, hey, do you want to fluke this level or Ado? You get to choose. I don't know what I would have chosen. That's like a legitimately tough question, I think. Ado's more difficult, so I'll go with that. Motherfucker, dude. I did not think it was possible to die at that UFO. It always seemed like such an easy click. Yeah. Gemma with the 10 pounds. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What do you mean by something bad happened with the level swap? Also, what impacted that project? 10 billions. That is a lot of billions. I appreciate that. Yeah. Basically, me and Kid Named were talking about, hey, we should do a level swap. And we both agreed that sounded like a really cool idea. And we were kind of spitballing different kinds of level swaps we could possibly do. Maybe a couple different kinds of level swaps, see what we preferred. And we were absolutely going into it with the right mindset. We were having fun. We were excited. And then Ikosa was like, hey, I see this delicious dish you are preparing. Let me poop in it and see how it tastes. That's what Ikosa said. And it kind of turned me off for making gameplay for a little while. I've been making a little more decoration lately in my free time. It's been a nice, rejuvenating little vacation. Thanks, twin. Oh, damn. Bloodbath in 2 runs. Nice. Gemma recently got 90-something on Bloodbath. Very close to beating it. Let's wish Gemma some luck. The least we could do for the 10-pound donation. Thank you so much again. You're in my thoughts and prayers type shizzle. I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds awesome. Give me a piece of that. Get me in those thoughts and prayers. Oh my fucking gosh. So the weird mini thing where you gotta click and spam for a second, that's way easier if you enter it high. And I entered too high and killed myself. So preemptive measure to not die to a shitty transition, I guess. Ended up killing me. Cool beans. I don't know if I've had worse luck on a level than this, honestly. This is really bad. I think at this point it has dethroned Forsaken Neon, because Forsaken Neon took me about 2 hours, and I'm past that point at where I am now with the Furious. I keep wanting to call it the Fusion. No, no, we shouldn't delay at what cost by any meaningful amount of time. I can definitely set aside my feelings for Birth of a Catastrophe. Where's the poop? Why would he call the level that? Oh, because it's bad. I'm so tired of being at this point in the level and then not being able to get any farther. Yeah, Boak covers a multitude of sins. And then that happens sometimes. Sometimes you just hit the orb right on schedule and it kills you. It's like, hey, I understand that you hit the orb and I appreciate that, but I'm having a really bad day, so you must die. Now, I'd be lying if I didn't tell anyone they needed to die when I was having a bad day. It happens. I have banned a few obnoxious children in my chat when I've been having a bad day that maybe I would have given a bit more mercy on a good day, you know? I don't like literally tell people to die though. I don't think anyone should be doing that for any reason. The Cancer. That would be a more appropriate name, I think. That was really close. I let all of those spikes tickle my head. My little scalp. Really? I have never died there before. I didn't even know that was possible. Wow. All right. So careful clicking to the sink in a sink level. Who knew? Ah, it's not a sink level. There's no way I can call it that. Yeah, Swish, I will hopefully reply to that shortly after the stream if I'm able to find that that ship texture. I don't recall exactly which one you're talking about, but I can send you a few options. A few ship textures I used to use in, like, 2023. Do you remember what icon it resembled? Like the 180 user coin ship? Or was it like the seahorse ship? Like the... What is that? Was it like beat 100 levels? Which one is that? Is that 1,000 stars? No, 1,000 stars is the cube. Play 1,000 levels or something like that? I forget how you get the seahorse ship. I should know this. It's like my favorite icon in the game. Make the ground shake is the equivalent of I like this part, yeah. $180 user coins ship? Okay, okay. That narrows it down significantly. I should be able to find that for you. I do generally think... Hold on. I'll actually switch ships really quick. 93 hertz to look at. Okay, where is it? Where'd my chip? Where'd my chip go? Somewhere here. There it is. I think this one's probably better than my old 180 user coins replacement chip. I generally think I've gotten better at making textures, but if you just got if you just fancy the old one, that's fine too. I will hopefully be able to find that. Honestly, there should be a new GD update where the only change is that you can now buy only Howdy's texture pack icons in the shop for $0. It's just like a Howdy texture pack advertisement for free. Oh, the fart. The angry, I almost called it the angry by Knobbel fart. I'd settled on the fart by Knobbelbutt instead. Looking to beat a hard demon as a new hardest. What should I go for? Oh gosh. Excuse me. If you want to go for something with historical value, I might go with something like 9 Circles. I can recommend some Heinz levels. I think Diffuse and Dance Massacre are really good. Diffuse was one of my first hard demons. At least one of my first good hard demons. I had a few under my belt at that point that were like Jawbreaker, 9 Circles, and then some Neptune levels. But like Diffuse is the first like genuinely good, well-rounded hard demon that I beat. It's a little tricky. Like, it's kind of teetering on the edge of hard and insane demon, but if you're going for a new hardest, you're probably looking for difficulty, so Heinz is a good place to look if you kind of like that gameplay style. I generally do. Future Funk is a popular choice. I'm not a huge fan of Jonathan GD gameplay, but there's a good chance you'll find something to enjoy. I don't even like have a Stewie Griffin impression. It's pretty much just one thing that I say, which is "Cool Whip, Brian." That's pretty much it. That's all I got. Which is pretty much the most important line of dialogue from any Family Guy episode, so I'm covering all the basics. Lois, that vile woman. He does speak ill of his mother a lot. I don't know if I appreciate that. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome for the Cool Whip. Time to not burn it all. It'll be just fine. Oh my gosh. Where's the man covering the butt? Well, the butt was specifically requested by the chat to be uncovered, so I conceded. Start a Bible club. I don't know if Howdy would be a very good host of a Bible club, but conceptually I'm on board. Realistically, probably not. That'd be so cool if I just did streams on like Wednesday afternoons or whatever, just like freaking Bible study hour. That'd be so funny. I actually love this level until now. It's pretty easy to look at a showcase of this level of someone who got lucky enough to not die to all the bugs and say, oh, that looks fun. And for about half the time, it is pretty fun. Unfortunately, the other half of the time is full of horrible transitions and choke points. The ship looks a little bit funny to fly around in after my seahorse. What is the picture? Oh, the pictures. Okay, so top left is Mini PETA. I've used that edit many times in videos. It's hilarious. I just love seeing tiny naked Peter Griffin on a pillow. Like, what's he doing there? Is he like a ring? Like a fancy piece of jewelry that needs to be put on the pillow? That's fabulous. Bottom left is a Super Smash Bros. Player by the name of Hungrybox. He was popping off after a set win in a tournament, and when he was jumping up in celebration, his baggy pants filled up with air and made his butt look really big when it's not. Hilarious big butt. And the bottom right is a picture my mom took of me. Time to beat the level, please. Gemma with the 427, very, very specific. Thank you very much. I'll read that at the end of this attempt. Probably be pretty soon. Oh my gosh. That part turns auto, but it's later than I'm expecting. It sucks so bad. This level is literally like a shitty idea museum. Like, it's... I can't die anywhere and not be mad. Like, that's pretty avoidable, but, I mean... The visual clarity department did not pick up the phone for that piece of gameplay. Gemma, thank you so much for the 427. On top of the freaking... I think it was 2 and 10 from earlier. This is ridiculous. Rounding off my balance, enjoy the shillings. Thank you. Did you have like $6 billion and $4.27 or something like that? And you're like, you know what? I think $6 billion in the bank would look a lot better than $6 billion and $4.27. So let me just get rid of the stuff. Let me just round it off to the nearest $6 billion. Had an annoying number, I see. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You could have done anything. You could have, like, bought Spotify Premium with that or something. Green Orb game. It's just so bad. Like, really? Are we serious? I don't buy Spotify Premium. I don't blame you. Really? Oh, what was that? It just said goodbye. Your attempt is over now. Many people use Spotify Premium, yes. What difficulty is this? It's a really, really bad hard demon, which is basically an extreme demon if you have bad luck. No, it's not true. It's not. It's really not that hard. Oh, the balancing and the transitions are just the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, if the balancing had good transitions to go along with it, I wouldn't say this level was that bad, but gosh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Please don't play this level. Unless you want to appreciate other levels more, in which case this is a very effective use of your time. Bible study streams would actually go crazy. They would get like 2 viewers, and neither of them would be like Christians or anything. They would just like be there to support me or whatever, like to ask questions politely. It's like, you know what? Sure, I'll stop by and ask a question or two. It'd be like a podcast, but featuring God. Dude, I need to like start a podcast with God. That would go crazy. Podcast, true. I would attend politely. Thank you, Gemma. I was exaggerating when I said 2 of you would be there. Obviously, there'd be a few more than that. Next to Joe Rogan guest, God. I don't know how God would feel about being on the Joe Rogan podcast. The layout, the deco, song choice, kind of tough. Song is not for me. I would consider it pretty ass. I think the gameplay is brought down by the bugs and the transitions. Kind of important, I would say. If your gameplay has bad transitions and bugs in it, I can't say your gameplay's good. Like, parts of it are good, the parts that aren't buggy. Where'd the man go? He was covering the butt. People requested his removal, and I did. Put the man on your cowboy hat. Yeah, he's like taking a ride. It's funny. Damn it, the bug happened. Yep. That's another really shitty transition. That is so easy to fix. It's not even funny how easy that is to fix, and Knobbelbutt just refused. Forgot to say go. Oh, so it's your fault. You gosh darn hater. You didn't say go on purpose, because you knew it would make me die. What's up, Slurpy Goat? Sounds like something delicious I would get at 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is about how many bullets I want to put in my brains after playing this. My gosh, this level sucks so bad. I'm still not completely regretting putting it on my list of random spinny Wheel of Pain demons. Because, like, even though it's bad, I want to beat it. I want to have beaten it so my opinion of this level can matter more. I'm very passionate about my hatred for this level, and if I never beat it, I would just genuinely consider my opinion less valid. And I don't want that. I want my opinions to be valid on things. What other levels are on the wheel? There's a few left. We got Secret Box, the Realistic. That's the easiest level on the list, is the Realistic. It's like one of the first 9 circles levels, and I know nothing about it, and I would like to learn, because history's sake. Why do you put yourself through pain? For content, mostly. Sometimes it's for passion, like I'm passionate about my hatred for this level and I would like my opinion to be validated by beating it. Several reasons. What else is on there? I am literally blanking on every other level on there. There's like probably 8 left, maybe 9. I started with like 16 or so. Absolutely fakest. Like how absolutely realistic is like, or absolutely, what'd you say? Absolutely fakest. That's like the most logical alternative to the realistic. Because there's no word that opposes realistic, you know what I'm saying? There's no opposite to that. We gotta come up with our own. Sometimes we gotta do the heavy lifting around here. Will you be the Stewie to my Brian? Do you want that? Doesn't he like freaking beat up Brian in every episode? He's always like, "Where's my money, man?" Then he like hits Brian over the head with a bat and like, oh man, it's pretty violent stuff in there. The unrealistic is so boring though. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I prefer yours any day of the week. The absolutely fakest. Isn't fakest what it's called when you hate fake? It's fine if we are best friends, no? I mean, do I have a say? Like, is it already decided? Are we already best friends? Like, sounds like a decision has already been made. I don't know if my opinion really matters. Welcome back, Diabetic Octopus. Who's your worst friend, though? I guess if someone is not someone I would like to spend time with, I just stop being friends with them. I don't really consider them like, yeah, you can still be my friend, but you're terrible. You're one of my worst friends, easily. Gosh damn it. That ship is not hard, man. Some days I just wake up and I suck at ship, and this is one of those days. Isn't a worst friend just an enemy? Or do you just mean like the friend that means the least to you? Because that's just sad. I like to think to reach a level of friendship with somebody, they have to have like relatively inherent equal value, you know? I don't know. I don't like playing the favorites game. Like, for me, it's like my wife and my family are at the top of my list. You know, my wife is my best friend, and all my other friends are tied for like 3rd place. You know what I'm saying? Wife number 1, family very close 2nd, friends close 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's varying levels of investment, whether they be online friends or in-person friends, but I would say they mean the same amount to me. Complicated. Please beat it. I am married, yes. I'm married to Chaggle. I sometimes call myself Chaggle husband, wife, husband. Gosh, fucking, it's the same exact fucking thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ever been in a GD creator collab? I don't know what that is. You gotta understand how little GD content I've seen on YouTube. OMG, howdy's positivity on one lose. This person, he's the very rare specimen, especially in these days. Huh. Interesting. I don't understand. Okay. I will now beat the level now that I am hydrationally rejuvenated. Those are both words that are real that I came up with just now. Only few people have the power to come up with words that are inherently real. Dog, I messed it up. Sorry about that. That's okay. You say that like you, like, I don't know. You said something really mean to, like, your mom or something. Sorry, man, I really messed up. Will you please forgive me? Like, I don't even know what you were trying to say. No offense was taken because I don't know what was intended. No offense taken because I don't know what the hell just happened. I have no desire for a pet other than my cat. Pets are a lot of work, and that's completely doable if you have a lot of time. I tend to not. Like, if I had a dog, oh my gosh, say goodbye to any kind of upload schedule. Gotta go clean up the shit on the rug, gotta go, like, walk it and take it to the vet all the time. I love dogs, but owning one is a huge hassle. Owning a cat is a hassle. Not nearly as big as a dog, but, like, one cat is plenty. My ear is ringing so bad right now. Where did that come from? Gosh damn it. Maybe 2 cats. I can see the argument behind 2 cats, because sometimes my cat does spend a lot of time home alone. I mean, not necessarily home alone, but, like, she's not allowed in my office because she chews on wires like nobody's business, and because I need my computer for work, kind of a deal breaker. So, you know, I do my best to spend time with the cat here and there, but... I miss when I had the optimism of being able to beat this in an hour. I almost beat it in like 15 minutes. That would have been so cool. That's true. The 2 cats could be friends, which is pretty much the only argument that I can see there. Oh my gosh, this level sucks so much ass. Oh my god. Got some stuff to do now, but I'm going to leave your stream open for the free 100 million views. I appreciate that. I thought you were going to go a while ago. So I am grateful for the extra bonus Gemma time we got. Appreciate you hanging out, Gemma. You enjoy that lurk. Add the man? Okay, fine. I will add the man. Hold your horses. Now calm down. I will add the man on top of the hat. That's pretty good. Okay, I am not going to stream much longer. I'm going to try to get to the second drop, I guess, one more time. Probably call it. I do have plans later today, believe it or not. Even though I am a YouTuber. We were actually talking about Facecam for a while earlier this stream. I think I'm more likely to have some kind of howdy, like, robot cowboy costume created for the purpose of using for videos. Because, like, I do appreciate my facial anonymity that I've been able to maintain. And a lot of people do kind of find, like, a weird sense of, like, charm or like hype, I guess you can call it, in not knowing what I look like. So for the people who would like to see a camera representing my physical nature, but they don't want to know what I look like, I think that's a really good compromise. Because, like, having a face cam unlocks so many new kinds of humor, you know what I'm saying? It's so cool. But I don't see myself revealing my face anytime soon. But that'd be a cool compromise, I think. PNG of a horse at the bottom corner. There's already enough PNGs, don't you think? I want people to be able to see the level and how bad it is, you know? I don't want to cover it up completely. What's up, Bob? How you doing? Oh my gosh, this level sucks so bad. I'm sorry, Howard. You should just know better. You are forgiven, but like, come on. Come on now. We're not like 12 years old. At least we shouldn't be 12 years old. Or at least acting like 12 years old. That can be agreed upon pretty universally, I feel. I guess, yeah, I did have a decent likelihood to beat it at the end of last stream. Oops, sorry, I had to go do something. That's okay, Morg. You said oops after the fact, which is interesting, I think. Imagine, like, you hit somebody with your car, and then you, like, rush them to the hospital to make sure they're okay. And then after they've made a full recovery, you're like, hey, man, oops. Yeah, having to leave a Howdy stream for any reason is equivalent in criminal status to hitting someone with your car. Is Deadlock considered an easy demon? I would say so. I'd say that's like a difficult easy demon, though. A respectable easy demon. No, I don't think I'll be VTubing anytime soon. Okay, cool. I'm a man of my word. I was gonna make it to the second drop one more time and end the stream, so that's what we're doing. Man, this level sucks so bad. Let me end the stream by just fuck this level, bro. It's so bad. Fixed for 2.2, really? Really, Knobbelboy? Are we saying that? Are we saying that with our words? Are we sure about that? Yeah, we fixed it, dude. It's all better. Put a nice band-aid on. So this is the equivalent of being shot with a cannonball and it went straight through your chest and now you're bleeding profusely and you're about to die. And the Knobbelboy's like, it's okay, here's a little band-aid for you. It's all better. There we go. Yeah, if this is the fixed version, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, like, okay, having to fix something for 2.2 is expected because 2.2 changed the physics for some stupid fucking reason. But, like, don't say it's fixed, right? Say it's better. You can't say it's fixed. That implies that there's nothing wrong with it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's check a picture of a cute dog. That sounds pretty nice. A nice palate cleanser for the end of the stream. Fucking hell, man. I will beat the Furious soon. It will not be today. That's a pretty cute dog. How do we feel about that? Hold your horses, dude. Okay. They are being held. My astronomy teacher's dogs are really cool. You know a lot about your astronomy teacher. I didn't even know that people taught astronomy. I misread that as she's such a golf ball. It's like, well, the color is almost there. Dogipulus? Pogipulus. Interesting. Dogipulus? Pogipulus. Something like that. I don't know. One of those pronunciations had to be pretty close. Next stream after I don't know. It's a good question. I may have time to stream tomorrow. We will see about that. I don't think I'll want to play The Furious by Knobbelboy, but it would kind of be nice to have that over with before the start of my next week. I like the man image on top of the hat. That's pretty nice. Top hats, if they were good. If we could destroy a level, what would it be? Right now, The Furious. That is currently my least favorite level in the game. Nothing else really comes very close, I don't think. I don't like lots of levels in this game, but this is one that I, like, genuinely hate. It is a very frustrating level to play. Like, if you want to no-clip this level, sure, go for it, man. It's a fun level with fun gameplay if you're no-clipping. If you're not, you're going to die to the dumbest shit imaginable. It is the worst. Okay. I'm going to end the stream now. I'm about out of juice after almost 3 hours of the Furious. So let's thank all the wonderful folks who stopped by and donated to the Howdy Foundation today to help me stay sane through these long hours. Lunatic Husky kicking things off with the $5 donation. Thank you very much. You also donated a second $5 donation. $10 total. Appreciate it. And good luck on Cosmic Cyclone. I appreciate that. Good luck with your runs. You're making good progress already. Voxel with the 5. Thank you very much as well. Voxel has been showing up for pretty much every single stream, donating at least once, which is crazy. The consistency has been nuts. Thank you so much. We got Sale showing up. Good to see you as well. Sorry about the stream schedule not really matching up with your sleep schedule, but I appreciate the 16-month renewal of Rated membership. I appreciate that. Orion Shepherd stopping by with $279 today. I appreciate that. Thank you. Booney Man with the $9. Thank you very much. And I think Gemma is the king today. Or the queen, rather. Let's see. We have 15 pounds from Gemma, which is nuts. And then just $4.27 on top of that. 1927 pounds. And that's more than $1927, which no one even came close to. So, freaking crazy. Thank you so much, Gemma. That's crazy. Yeah, I did not expect Gemma to be topping the charts of donations today. But thank you so much. That was entirely too generous. And you should feel bad. Do better next time. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But regardless of how much money you did or did not spend on the stream here today, you all spent your time with me here as I suffered through The Furious by Knobbelboy, The Fart by Knobbelbutt. So I appreciate you all equally. I love you all. I will see you guys for the next stream, whenever that's going to be. Have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye forever.